Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're tackling a really fascinating question. It's kind of part thought experiment, a real challenge. Could you actually survive for 30 days living entirely on crypto?
That's the idea, yeah. Imagine waking up deciding, okay, for the next month, it's all crypto. No bank cards, no cash, no Venmo, nothing. Just your crypto wallet. So our mission today is to break down how that would actually work, or maybe if it would work.
Okay, so digging into the sources, what's the absolute first thing that hits you? The biggest wall you'd run into trying to live day to day on crypto? Because I'm guessing buying like a coffee isn't straightforward.
Not at all. That's spot on. The number one hurdle, hands down, is just basic acceptance in the real world. You hear stories, maybe buying a Tesla with Bitcoin, these big flashy things, but your morning coffee, groceries, lunch, most places, just no way. The infrastructure isn't there for direct crypto payments, not yet anyway.
Right. So if direct payment is mostly out, how do people even attempt this? What are the workarounds the sources talk about? Are there any?
Yeah, there are, but it's interesting how they work. You almost immediately get pushed back towards, well, the traditional financial system in a way. The most common solutions aren't actually crypto to merchant. It's more like using platforms like Beach Refill, where you buy gift cards for regular stores, Amazon, supermarkets, whatever, using your crypto.
Gift cards. Huh.
Or the other big one is crypto debit cards.
Yeah.
Visa or MasterCard branded. They let you spend your crypto. But what's really happening is the card converts it to fiat, like dollars or euros, right at the moment you pay.
Okay, but hold on. Gift cards, debit cards that convert to fiat. Doesn't that kind of feel like cheating the whole living on crypto idea? It's not really staying within the crypto world, is it? It's more using crypto as a bridge to get back to the regular money world.
It totally highlights the issue, doesn't it? It shows crypto's main challenge right now. It's not quite ready to be that seamless, direct money for everyday stuff. Not without leaning on these fiat bridges. It's definitely a hybrid approach. We're clearly still in a transition phase. Not quite the full financial revolution some envision.
Makes sense. Okay, what about the really big expenses then, like rent? I can't imagine many landlords are saying, yeah, sure, send me some ether.
No, definitely not most landlords. For housing, you're looking at really niche platforms. There are services, crypto cribs, I think Nomad X was mentioned, things like that. They specifically list short-term stays, like rooms or apartments, where the owner will accept crypto directly.
Short-term stays, okay, so not your regular year-long lease.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't be booking a standard Airbnb with Bitcoin, for example. Not yet.
All right, so shelter is maybe possible if you're flexible. What about just getting around, transportation? Are you just walking everywhere for a month?
Hey, you could. But no, there are slightly more creative ways, according to the sources. Again, gift cards are an option. Buying Uber or Lyft credit with your crypto. Or, depending on the city, you might luck out and find a local taxi or rideshare that's crypto-friendly. Maybe takes Bitcoin directly. It happens, but it's rare.
So more hunting around required.
For sure. Or, there's always biking. Good way to save on gas fees in both senses of the word.
Yeah, true. Oh, beyond just the logistics, the transactions, this is where I think it gets really fascinating. What about the human side, the psychology of it? Did the sources talk about like the mental toll of doing this?
Oh, absolutely. This was a huge point. Living entirely on crypto, apparently, makes you hyper aware of every single cent, or Satoshi, I guess. Every transaction involves thinking about the current price, the volatility. Is Bitcoin up, down? And then there are the network fees, the gas fees. You start asking yourself, is this small purchase even worth the transaction cost?
Wow, yeah, so it's not just tap and go. It's like a mini financial calculation every single time.
Exactly. It adds this whole layer of mental effort. Is this coffee worth potentially losing value if the market dips, plus the fee to send it? It changes your whole relationship with spending.
And I bet it changes your social life, too. Trying to split dinner with friends. Hey, can I send you some USDC? I can just imagine the looks, the awkward questions, maybe even arguments about whether crypto is, real money or a scam.
Totally. That social friction is real. You'd constantly be explaining yourself, navigating skepticism, maybe even a bit of judgment. It's not just about whether the tech allows the transaction. It's about navigating the social world while using this unconventional tech. That might be the harder part.
So when you boil it all down, what's the final verdict from the sources, this 30-day crypto survival challenge? Is it actually doable?
The consensus seems to be, technically, yes, it is possible to survive for 30 days purely on crypto using these workarounds. But, and it's a big, but emotionally, mentally, logistically, it's incredibly challenging, it's cumbersome, stressful, and often relies on those links back to the traditional fiat system anyway. Far from smooth.
Which maybe
is kind of the point in a way. Crypto isn't just trying to be another currency, is it? For many people, it's more like a movement, a different way of thinking about finance. And movements need pioneers, right? People willing to actually try this stuff, live on the edge, and see what breaks and what works. So that leaves us with the final thought for you listening. Knowing all this, the hassle, the potential rewards, the statement it makes, would you try it? Could you live for 30 days entirely on crypto?